Who from a shelter.
Yeah, Prissie's dead.
Well, we hope that whoever Prissier belongs to is doing well and is finding her way downtown, looking back, feeling homebound. Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry. All right, so if you've been watching on CMAC, or actually if you've been watching on YouTube as well, you probably have only been seeing the futsal. So here's everyone. I think we just got that figured out. Or you see nothing at all right now. Oh, yeah, you should be seeing us. But yeah, you were probably only seeing futsal. So yeah, once again, Prissie's still missing. Here's the flyer. We've relieved the technical difficulty. I'm a dummy and plugged in the camera to the wrong input. But welcome to the Lowdown Live. Hopefully you're just tuning in and didn't miss the debacle of only seeing futsal for the first 5 minutes. So let's introduce ourselves again. I'm Kyle.
I'm Kiku.
What are you eating there, Kiku?
This is some ice cream concoction. It was rolled, but now it's just ice cream.
It's still like 90 degrees outside, so it's not going to stay in any shape. What flavor is that? I see you've got a cookie in there.
It's like cookies and cream, but they put like peanuts and granola on it, I guess. I don't know. It's ice cream.
Hey, yeah. Derry, I have more questions about that in just a little bit. Introduce yourselves. We got to do it now that we're actually on the video.
Hey there, I'm Brandon Lowe, brother of the other Lowe and the Lowdown Live.
And for the first round, we were saying our professions, but I guess we're not this time. That's okay, because that was kind of lame anyway. But in local news, if you are a CMAC member, come on down and sign my little sign-up sheet so that I can be on the ballot for a member of the board.
And I'm Burke. I'm a local musician around here. And
Awesome. But yeah, CMAC is looking for board members. So if you've been a CMAC member since before August, I think, you can run to be a board member, run against Natalie, duke it out, fight to the death, fight to the vote, and be a board member and make decisions as to like what CMAC is up to, I guess. There's two. Yeah. You could just work alongside Natalie. You could team up with Natalie and strategery to get on that board there. Strategery. Yeah, there's only one microphone, so if you have something to say.
Strategery, yes, that is my favorite word. Vote for me if I get enough signatures. I have 2. I need like 10 more.
Yes. So Prissier, the Yorkie, still missing. The signs are still up around Clovis, and now this is a really nice mailer. It's glossy, it's full color, and it's letting you know you can call them, or you can visit their Facebook page. The Facebook page is very nice. The Facebook page is saying that Yorkie is still missing. As of the last post on the Facebook page was Labor Day, September 2nd.
The dog is dead. Let it go.
I'm a lost female Yorkie. Happy Labor Day. Hope you're enjoying some fun in the sun. And it's a picture of the dog wearing a red, white, and blue bow. But yeah, the Yorkie is sold into Yorkie sex slave trade.
No, that dog got hit by a car. That dog is gone.
That's pretty possible, like for a breeder, for that kind of dog, for a but given these pictures, she's not really that good looking. Sorry. Ooh.
How could you? This is a lovely dog.
Do you know it's purebred? Like, I guess the assumption is yes, but like,
I don't know. I watched the Adam Ruins Everything about purebred dogs, and now I don't believe anything at all about dogs.
I know, like for a fact that like all dogs are just mutts, but like, I mean, like a breeder wouldn't just pick a dog up off the street and like, yes, this looks good enough, right?
Right. Did you? Okay. Well, do you think it was? Well, I know your vote is it got hit by a car. I want to say some sort of like Ocean's 11 heist happened. That's my vote. A heist. They stole this dog, and it is now pumping out babies.
That's fanciful. That's very fanciful.
That's the. I'm gonna make Ocean's 11. Ocean's bark. I don't know what's a dog number. I don't know. Burke? Do you have any animals?
I own a cat.
All right. What's your cat's name?
Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah. What? How much money would you offer people if they found a missing Delilah?
Probably like $15.
All right, $15. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Dog owners and cat owners.
What?
That's the difference between dog owners and cat owners.
Oh man, yeah, cats are tough and resilient, and they often can make their way back home, and they're homebound. Oh, what are you doing the math on? You're doing math over there, Brennan.
It's curious. So if you would only pay $15 for someone and they pay $2,500, the ratio there is quite. I think they like their dog a lot more than you like your cat. It's quite a difference.
No, he's appropriate.
Maybe. I don't know.
She's like the cat's version of a mutt. So, you know.
Well, and I don't know how much I would spend as reward necessarily.
Be more than 0.6% of.
Well, that I've already sunk in double the amount, more than double of the amount. 200, 500, something. It's more.
All right. Okay, but I do want to jump into tonight's topic, Sportsball. What?
Footy ball.
Footy ball. Oh. Well, yeah, that's what's going on tonight. We got futsal in the house. There are people playing futsal on the side of the building. It's kind of dark now, so we had to crank up the camera's exposure. Hopefully it's viewable. But this whole event was put on by the Fresno FC, the Fresno Foxes. They're just trying to celebrate some football, some futsal, some soccer. I think their season is just starting up right now. And they invited us to have a booth out here. There's also some ice cream from Let's Roll. Oh, is there a bug in front of me?
No, there were like 3 giant. There's spider webs coming off the mic and off your hat.
Oh, is there?
It's gone.
Oh, thank you. You saved me. I think they're trying to get Kiku's ice cream. Kiku's got some Let's Roll ice cream rolling out of Fresno. Our audience are falling out of their seats. They're loving it so much.
Here's another spider web on you.
Oh, there's a spider. Where are these spiders coming from?
I don't know. Charlotte's Web? I don't know.
Charlotte's Web. Yeah. 'Tis the season for 8-legged freaks, also known as spiders. But yeah, we also have macaron from Canada. We also have El Primero Mayor, the winners of this year's Taco Truck Throwdown. I had a burrito. It was delicious. And then, of course, this live stream is brought to you by CMAC. Thank you to CMAC for making all your video needs possible in the Fresno Clovis area, the Central Valley. But yeah, back to the topic of sports ball. Let's see, what are there people playing in there? I can't. It's my screen is very small. Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out in there. I don't know if they're really playing right now. But I want to talk about sports because I'm not good at sports. I haven't properly played a sport in many years.
Kyle likes sports, and he doesn't care who knows.
We like sports, and we don't care who knows. Oh, and the soccer ball just escaped the futsal ring. I hope it didn't almost knock over a camera. That would have been terrible and expensive. The equipment is under my jurisdiction right now, and I would have to buy a new camera. Yeah, what? Let's go around the group. What is your favorite sport? You don't have to explain why.
Hockey.
Hockey. All right.
If I go to a live sport, I kind of like baseball because you can just hang out. It's kind of slower paced. I don't know. It's just fun to relax and enjoy a baseball game.
You just go for the hot dog and the nachos. Come on.
I mean, maybe.
Favorite sport to watch or? Okay. I guess it depends on the season. I like American football, kind of sometimes. Not so much last year, but I do actually love playing soccer.
I'm more of a spectator and not a fan, but I like football and basketball.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite sport.
You know, Kyle used to be a pretty good baseball player back in the day when he was a young kid. I think he actually got the winning home run or the winning hit for a season. One game. He has a ball. It has it noted on it. But he got hit in the face one time by a pitcher, and then he called it quits. So, why did you give up?
Because I'm okay with being a quitter. But also, yeah, I'm left-handed, and I got hit in the face with a baseball, and that was it. I didn't want to do it anymore.
But let's think about this. You had that winning hit, so were you really quitting, or were you leaving on a win?
Yeah, I don't remember what the gap was from the one game that I helped win to the hit, getting hit in the face. But yeah, I guess I left while I was still on top. Yeah.
Very good. Speaking of quitting, though, like when I was younger, I was in my second class of karate. The instructor put me up against his daughter for our first ever spar. I think she was just supposed to do a move or something, but she hit me and made me cry, and I left in the middle of the class with my parents, and I didn't want to ever go back.
Dang, that's an epic quit, but I would say that's fair. But Kiku, you said hockey, but I was hoping you would say roller derby.
Well, I just started, so I don't think I get to call it my favorite yet.
So tell me, what is this? We're not on level ground, so it's going to be hard to...
Can they even see that on there?
Yeah, they can see. What's going on, Kiku?
Well, it's a roller skate. I thought I was going to be slick and like skate around, but these wheels are too small, and I ate it. I big ate it, and I hurt now. And I'm not going to try that again because I don't want to break my wrist before I actually start playing roller derby. So.
Was it on the brick? We're on brick.
Yeah, it's on like the cobblestone. It's like really uneven. If I'd have brought my street skates, I'd have probably been okay. Like they have a wider wheelbase and they're stickier, so they like balance a little better. These are harder wheels, narrower. They're great for turning, and like the wheels are harder, so you can like drag them and stop. But when you're on an uneven surface, it's sort of like when you throw a ping pong ball down a hallway and it skips. That, but on wheels, and you're a person.
That is a vivid description.
But like that's how it feels. Like when you have the really small, like the smaller, harder wheels, it feels like you're just skidding across because you basically are. So that's why I completely just.
Well, isn't it like you? If the faster you go, though, like you wouldn't feel it, or you'd have.
Yes, but I mean the distance between like this table and where I wasn't far enough for me to get that fast.
Yeah, that's fine.
Enough for me to kind of like tap dance, cartoon character, like do the thing where my feet got out from under me and then just fall.
Yeah, that's tough.
There's also a very aggressive patch of dirt that I was trying to just like walk in, and instead my wheels started to roll, and that was the end of it.
So roller derby. These are the skates you would wear for roly derby.
It's the skate she wears when she whips it, right?
Whip it.
So you're both incorrect, technically. These are actually like supposed to be like figure skating roller skates. I don't have derby skates yet.
Because these look like shoes, like fancy Doc Martens, just literally bolted onto.
The difference is the heel. So there's a heel right there. Derby skates look like a pair of Vans. Like they're completely flat.
Derby skates have what?
They're completely flat. They look like a
Okay.
pair of Vans. Like they're flat, they're tighter. Like I said, the wheels are harder, the stops are bigger. Like they're meant for running around a track and getting around stuff. This is meant for like tricks and fun, and not uneven surfaces.
All right.
I've actually seen some recently on Facebook or Instagram where they were like almost 3-inch heels. Kid you not. I was like, how?
Very carefully.
It's very hot out here, so please excuse us while we drink water throughout this entire episode. We don't have cereal to quench our thirst on.
Sorry, cereal?
Yeah, we had cereal. Did you not watch last month's episode?
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
You jerk. Okay. You guys thirsty? You want some water? All right. Well, I know nothing about roller derby, and I would love an explanation. Are there balls involved? You're not trying to put a puck or a ball in a goal. What is the point of roller derby?
Okay, so I have a very rudimentary understanding because, again, I literally had my first boot camp practice yesterday, which means I'm not even playing the game technically. They're just making sure I can stop and, like, not hit other people. But effectively, roller derby is made up of 2 teams and 1 track. There's one person called the jammer. She's usually the fastest person on the team, someone who's small and quick. The jammer is trying to lap around the pack or the rest of the derby teams, aka blockers. And how you get points in roller derby is every time the jammer passes the pack, she gets a point for her team. So there's no balls, there's no gold. It's like racing, but with elbows. Yeah, no, it's racing, but then instead of you just trying to be faster than everyone, there's an entire pack of large, angry women who want to throw an elbow at you at any point to make you not get past them.
Okay.
They're actually all very nice. They're not angry, but they're angry at the time.
How many laps are there normally in a whole second
Well, so
competition?
each bout, which is basically like about 2 minutes, so it just depends. I mean, theoretically a lap is just every time you've passed the pack, so you could have none, or you could have 1 or 2, but it's usually not super common that you have a whole bunch because...
How long is the track?
It's not super long, probably like 400 meters maybe?
Is it indoor or outdoors?
Well, it depends. So there's bank track, which is indoors, where the track is banked, so you're actually slanted and you have to skate faster. And then there's flat track, which is what Fresno has, and flat track is outside. Any other questions?
What role are you going to be if you join a roller derby team?
God, I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to skate. I mean, I guess theoretically, judging by my size versus some of the other girls I've seen, I'd be a jammer, but I don't know that I'm fast enough to be a jammer.
Okay. All right, that's fair. What made you want to join a roller derby team or do this boot camp?
Well, I wanted to do roller derby since I was like 12 and the movie Whip It came out, because I thought that looked really cool. And they all have really cool names, like Slashley Simpson and like Midori Sour, and I wanted a cool name. But I was too scared to try it because, you know, I didn't want to like hurt myself. And I joined a ska band called Skathulu. And the 2 girls who are in the ska band with me both do roller derby, and they seemed really nice. And I told them I've always wanted to do roller derby, so they made me come out yesterday. And it seems fun.
So does Cthulhu have a SoundCloud?
Not yet. We had our second band practice ever on Tuesday. So lots of new beginnings for me here.
So what are you playing?
Bass.
Ooh. Do you slap the bass?
I do slap the bass.
Exciting.
It is. I've never been in a ska band before. I've never done roller derby. Hitting a lot of firsts for me this month.
Will you when you're ready, will the band come be on the show?
Oh, I'm sure they will.
You have to make a new theme song for the show. We haven't had a band in a while. It's a lot of work to have a band on the show. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, okay? But yeah, this is the Lowdown Live. We're live on TV. Are you fanning yourself? Our audience, yeah, it's warm. And we're right next to a generator. I don't know if you can hear a thing that we're saying. We're next to a generator. There's a DJ. I don't know. Oh, Brandon is. Well, let's say hi to our audience really quick. Let's. Oh, there's no light on you. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear from our audience.
Hi,
What's up, guys? Oh, I
I'm-
can't see myself.
Who do we have here?
my name is Jared Serpa.
Hello, I'm Sindel.
All right, so Jared, you said you have a theory about Prissier.
Yeah, I think I've made
Missing
I
Yoshi.
think I've made a breakthrough in the investigation, Kyle.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us.
So I want you to see that each individual picture has a different bow. Prissier has a different bow in each of these pictures, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, these bows are cute, and you would post them on Facebook, right?
Of course.
Pictures of your dog with the bows, everything's nice, right?
Right.
But there's a discrepancy, or there's a bad situation. Prissier is wearing a Disney bow in one of these pictures.
Disney, yeah.
You can't put that out there. Licensing, Disney gets on you.
Yeah.
I think Walt Disney took Prissier.
Walt Disney. The mouse. The mouse has Prissier.
The mouse has Prissier. I think you have to go to Disneyland, look under the fire truck, and then you'll find Prissier. She's not dead or anything. She's just chilling.
Walt. She's
It's in the pumpkin.
Oh yeah, it's
It's Halloween.
it's Halloween now. Then where was she for the last 6 months?
Somewhere else.
That's-
Disney jail.
D23. She's getting her own Disney Plus TV show.
Chrissy goes to Hollywood.
She goes. Beverly Hills
Beverly Hills Prissier.
Limited Edition. Beverly Hills Chihuahua, the Yorkie episode.
Also, I think the reason the reward is so high is because one of these bows has diamonds in it, and that's
Oh, it's
why
not the
so
dog. It's the diamonds that the
It's the
dog
diamonds
was
in the
wearing.
bow. That's
so
my
valuable.
theory.
Yeah, that's probably. You know what? That's the one. That's what happened.
So I hope that the Clovis or Fresno PD can use that information and, free of charge.
Or HBO, you can use this for True Detective episode.
documentary,
Yeah, for the true life, true crime doc.
20 documentary.
All right, Cinda, what's happening with you over here?
I'm really hot. It's so sweaty. Give me that.
Embrace the sweat.
I don't want to do that.
Just go home and take a shower, but sweat for now.
I don't want it.
What's happening? What are you working on? Are you working?
Nothing. No.
You're
Taking a break.
You're not stage managing anything?
No. I've been asked a couple times to stage manage for next season, though, so I know some of the proposals
What?
for Selma.
Oh.
Any hints?
It
No.
has not yet been.
No, I haven't heard anything, so I have no idea.
Oh. But you have if they say yes, then you say maybe, or you're.
I've already said yes, so I guess I have to do it.
Oh, you're on the hook now. So you're just like, please don't get picked. Please don't get picked. No, some of them you're interested in. Some. Okay. And Jared, what's new with you? You won't be here.
No, I'm
Very
moving.
long.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving 10 days, I think. Going to Irvine. UC Irvine. I'm leaving Fresno.
Well, when we move the show back into the studio and we do calls again, will you call in and?
Oh, definitely. I'll call in. I'll check in.
No.
I'll make sure.
No, of course not.
I'll make
I'm
sure.
I'll be doing so much homework. It's.
It's ridiculous.
What-
I gotta take these ballet classes, man.
Yeah. What are you studying?
I'm
Part of
gonna
it.
be a ballerina. That's what I'm going to school for. I'm dropping all the acting and I'm just doing ballet.
That's great. So like Black Swan.
Yeah. Natalie Portman, great inspiration.
Oh, awesome.
She's my role model at this
Can
point.
I be your
honestly.
Mila Kunis?
I would love that.
Oh, I am not in shape to dance. Period.
Me neither. It's okay. We'll learn together.
Oh, okay. So I get to crash with you. At UC
yeah.
Irvine.
You want to come to UC Irvine?
Yeah, we'll do the show from
we're
your
gonna
dorm
we're gonna
room.
move the lowdown to Orange County.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. Well, thanks for the update.
Of course.
So we'll keep an eye out for maybe stage managing, and we'll check in with you from UC Irvine.
Definitely.
Skype in on your computer and call us and video chat.
definitely.
And
Thanks,
then
Carl.
you can always just video chat me outside of the show too. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, maybe we'll check in with you later. All right, back over to the show. Previously in progress. Ooh, the DJ stopped. I feel like I can hear myself. I'm just like screaming to try to figure out. And I finally tweeted that we're live. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the show. Also, it thinks that we're doing an episode on surgery, even though I typed in Sportsball.
Wait, I have something that I need to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Who is following the saga of the Jeremy Renner app?
Oh, it's closing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay, yeah,
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's an app dedicated to the B-plus list actor, Jeremy Renner. He was in a Marvel movie. I'll give him B. And anyways,
He's an A in my heart.
But he'll never get his own movie.
what Brandon said, also, you're really nice. Maybe not after this Jeremy Renner app debacle. So it's like a social media app for Jeremy Renner fans? Question mark? And you buy stars with real world money to interact with Jeremy Renner? Question mark? And yeah, except it's legitimately Jeremy Renner who like signed off on it, I swear to God.
And he's interacting with
He interacts with people. The problem is that other people then pretend to be Jeremy Renner, and Jeremy Renner himself did not realize that people would use the internet for bad things. And so he shut it down. How you know it's really him is that he commented on his official Instagram, like, I'm going to shut it down. I didn't realize that, like, this app would be used for bad. And then, today, the Jeremy Renner store on Amazon opened. And that's legitimately real. Like fishing poles? And like cargo shorts? Yeah, it's branded. Kind of. It's the weirdest thing I've ever, like, just promise me if you ever become a famous actor, you won't ever do that. And if you ever want to do that, call back home to Fresno and just ask anybody. I'll give you pans. I'll give you pans.
Were they used by him, which is the real question.
No, it's just like sports gear dedicated to Jeremy Renner. No!
Samurai swords?
Nothing that you would use or associate with Jeremy Renner.
Spandex clothing worn by Jeremy.
So my favorite thing, there was a tweet. I faved it last night and I can't find it because I spend too much time on Twitter faving things. But someone took a screenshot. They were like, I want to spend $99 on this Jeremy Renner app, and then I accidentally double tapped to confirm payment when I was trying to take a screenshot, and I bought $99 of stars. Hilarious. They did it for the Twitter joke, and they got.
I'm trying to find the store for you so I can prove
Thank
that
you.
I'm not just making this up.
Thank you. What celebrity would you hope would have their own app so that you could interact with them?
That's a really good question. Maybe Angelina Jolie.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, she got her own collection of knives.
I don't know if I would pay any money to hang out with a celebrity. I mean, I'd have to give that some serious thought because I'm frugal.
You aren't understanding. You don't hang out with Jeremy Renner. You just interact with the avatar of him officially online.
An avatar? Oh, then I would pay maybe $1.
Theoretically, it's interns acting as the official Jeremy Renner.
Oh, people acting as him.
Yeah, he has an official page on that app, but you don't know that it's him. It's like Catfish.
Yeah, no. $0 for that. $0. I'm not really into any celebrity that I follow really all that much. Oh, except recently I found an Instagram person, I forget now, I think it's like Dr. Evans or something. He's a vet, a really good looking vet in Los Angeles. Call me.
I guess if I had to interact on an app, maybe it'd be like a store like Amazon, hosted by Leonardo DiCaprio, so I could get some Leonardo DiCaprio creams and lotions. Kyle's the only one that knows what I'm talking about. Never mind.
That's a Jablinski Games joke. But some Leonardo DiCaprio creams and lotions. I would do that. Kiku, what celebrity would you hope would have an app?
That's a hard one. God, there are so many celebrities that I am actually legitimately obsessed with. I've been really into Green Day lately, though, so maybe just like a Green Day store.
Billy Joe Armstrong's Armstrong.
Wait, did you say store?
A store or an app?
A store. Hey, on Reverb, they were actually selling a bunch of stuff. You could have bought Billy Joe Armstrong's, any of his Les Paul Juniors or anything. They were selling a bunch of stuff. It was also like multi-tens of thousands of dollars, but you could have bought his stuff.
Was the money going to charity at least?
My hope, because if it went to Billy Joe, I'd be really upset. His son's famous now. He doesn't need the money.
And yeah, he has like a history of drug problems, so that would be a lot of cocaine.
He's clean now,
He's clean now.
Okay, I'm not convinced that there was a drug problem because I think it was a conspiracy of iHeartRadio. I think iHeartRadio conned them out of minutes from their show. He got angry, went punk rock, and then they had to do a cover story of him having to go to rehab and being an alcoholic. Because prior to that, he had said that he had not drank for a long time, and then he was like, JK, I'm an alcoholic, and then went to rehab. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a cover story.
They bounce in and out of rehab all the time.
Yeah, neat. The comment I was going to make before all that happened was I would buy one of his guitars because he's a small person, and I'm a small person, and it would be very playable for me, but then we devolved into his personal problems.
So, Kiku, since you live the Billy Joe Stan life, curious, when you watched the music video for Wake Me Up When September Ends, when they're standing on those platforms, were you shocked and appalled at the size of Billy Joe Armstrong's feet? They are very large. They're not proportional, and it freaked me out as a junior high schooler.
Again, as a small person, it could just be the boots he was wearing.
Possibly.
Because yeah, he's wearing Docs. That's why his feet look huge.
But they're also like platform dogs.
Oh, okay. It was a weird angle. Maybe it was a weird lens. His feet looked ginormous.
No, yeah. As a small person wearing boots like that, my dad has made the comment that I have an anime proportion oftentimes because I have like large feet and long legs and a tiny body. Anime proportions.
All right. That's an odd comment from your own father. But, I mean, on the show alone, there's a history of odd comments from your father. You're very nice, Mr. Gross. Please don't beat me up.
You don't have to apologize. That was a correct statement.
You're great. Your daughter's great. We enjoy having her on the show. Don't beat me up.
Great. Oh, I'm not going to repeat that.
Okay, so we're about halfway through the show. We've talked about sports. We've talked about Prissier. We've talked about celebrity apps. Honestly, that was all the things I really wanted to talk about today. So, Kiku's found the Jeremy Renner store. Let's take a look and see if there's anything worth buying here.
Looks like him pooping in the woods.
Can we show that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So a series of things that Jeremy Renner would like. A lot of nature stuff. Here's some Jeremy Renner on the it's some very like pro headshot photos. He's got what? He's a quote. Oh, you've got. Nature is therapeutic to me. Always has been. Living in the mountains at elevation with no traffic, clean air, clean water, and being surrounded by the oldest living things on the planet is nothing short of majestic.
And I rely on my Ford to get me there. Or is it Chevy? Which commercial was he in?
Oh, I don't know. He was in a car commercial? Oh, okay. You know what? If Ford or any of these companies wanted me to sponsor them on their show and give me piles of money and set up an Amazon store where I mean, I'm down.
Let me be very
Actually, it links to Amazon Basics.
Let me be very clear. I'm not shaming or mad at Jeremy Renner getting his hustle on. They said your Hawkeye time is over, and he said I'm about to monetize this Amazon store, and I respect the hustle. I'm just thoroughly confused at what the angle is.
Can't knock the hustle.
Can't.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There's a whole bunch of celebrity stores.
Pretty
Oh
good.
my God. Jeremy Renner, Carson Wentz, not to be confused with Pete Wentz, Jessica Alba, Meek Mill, Juju Smith-Schuster, Bryce Harper, Selena Gomez, Adrian Lima, Dwayne Wade, Post Malone, Martha Stewart, Dierks Bentley, Currents Bryant, Francisco whatever, Heidi Klum, you're going too fast. Pokimane? Lindsey Vaughn.
Pokimane.
She looks like a YouTuber. Let's continue. Zac Efron, Shrud, Candace Cameron, Skylar Diggins, Misty Copeland, Serena Williams, Deontay Wilder, The Gronk, Becca Myers, Jordan, whatever, Ryan Seacrest, and Ryan Murphy. Lots of athletes.
I was going to make a joke about halfway through when you hit Post Malone and ask if he had like face tattoo cream. Does he have a custom?
I don't know why you said we were going to have to stop. Like, you can't just click on it and see what he's selling.
Oh, his video game stuff, HyperX. Apparently, he's a streamer now, so you can get the HyperX headsets and whatnot. It's all video game stuff. It's for video game headsets.
It looks like the Amazon store is like, here's a celebrity, but here's their like side hobby, and this is what they're selling on their side hobby.
Jeremy Renner goes outdoors and Post Malone plays video games.
See, now I really want a Green Day Amazon store because I want to see what weird hobbies they're into. It'd be like cheese making and like artisanal coffee.
Would that be Trey Cool or Mike Dirnt?
Yes. I think the whole band, they're like in their like 40s now. They're approaching 50. They don't do coke anymore. They make cheese and artisanal coffee.
I could imagine Trey Cool having a hair line of like hair product.
Hair dye, Trey Cool hair dye.
Yeah. And Mike Dirnt would have his own like Peloton like bike thing system, and like he like guides through your ride.
It's just like, I'm sorry, I'm imagining like a punk rock Peloton ride. Like, just keep pedaling. Like it's none of it is like thoughtful or anything. He just tells you to keep going because the cops are chasing you.
Yeah. You were just caught spray painting the side of a building. Go, go, go.
There's no cool down. Just go. I love that.
Shout out to Funk Mama.
Shout out to what?
Melanie.
What?
Melanie's her spray paint name was Funk Mama when she spray painted the department store.
Oh.
And then went back and got arrested.
That's amazing. Funk Mama. So this is the Lowdown Live. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about sports. We're out at the outside of CMAC in the Fresno Football Club. There is no one playing futsal right now. I was really excited because last year we did an episode where we rode the bus. Kiku got hurt.
Yeah, so I just fell. I just reenacted my falling with my skates.
1 year later. But when we got back from the bus ride, they were playing futsal out here. This is the 1 year anniversary of that, but it's also the 1 year anniversary of futsal out on the plaza, out in the courtyard. And everyone was playing, but no one's playing right now, and I'm sad. So I was hoping we'd be able to like be announcers to this game, but it's very. I wasn't gonna ask you to, but if even with, could you do it with the skates on? It's not cobblestone; it's flat cement.
You just heard my entire story about me being a ping pong ball thrown down a hallway, and you think I can play soccer on these?
I mean, I wasn't ruling it out.
I want to live in the world that Kyle Lowe lives in where he believes in me that much. Like, I want to be the Kiku that Kyle Lowe thinks I am because she's a better person than I am.
I might be delusional, but it's a good kind of delusion. Will you play? Will you two play the futsal game, and we'll follow and we'll narrate? All right. I think you have to sign a waiver, because you have to sign a waiver. It's been 1 week.
Did you look to me?
Knock your head to the side, Sidney.
Well, does your band do 1 week?
No, actually.
Dang it. Add it to the repertoire. Yeah, I think you have to sign a waiver at the front, and then we'll get someone to operate the camera, and maybe we'll see it. Hey, Sindel and Jared, would you play soccer? Oh, they're taking it down. Never mind. I think we got a camera. We might play. All right. Okay. So we're gonna play. Will you narrate?
Me? Sure. How do I watch it?
Is Kyle going?
How do I make it go to that?
Press the 1.
The one?
On the box. It will switch.
Okay. How do I make it on the computer? Can I do that? Let's see. This is Kiku trying to figure out how to do this. How do I press the 1, but how do I put it on the screen?
It's got to catch up.
Oh. Yeah, we see your face, girlfriend. Natalie on the offense with Kyle on the defense. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know why they asked me to narrate this.
I don't know who's on which team.
This is proven to be a fruitless effort. Basically what's happening is nothing.
Where did the ball go? Kyle is outside on the street, running recklessly like a jaywalker, getting a ball, potentially risking his life.
What's it like to watch your brother's last minutes of life?
It would actually be interesting if he got hit because we would see it a little bit later than when it happened. So he would be dead 3 seconds, and then I would find out. But he's back in the game.
Bold of you to assume that he would just die. Like, I like in your world, you imagine getting absolutely wrecked by a car.
I mean, it could happen. We're in Fresno.
Theoretically, yes. Oh, God, now they're playing soccer again. Oh, it's Natalie and Kyle on one team, and what's happening?
Okay. Kyle is against Jared Serpa. I know that. So is it Kyle and Natalie? I don't know. That was kind of an incomplete pass. It was kind of to both of them. I don't know who it's going to.
So far, no one's made a goal. Low for the offense.
Okay, I think it's Kyle and Natalie. That's what it looks like.
Go! I've always wanted to do that. I love the sound of Kyle running.
The jangling of keys?
That's like a universal, like, oh, Kyle's here, like the jangling of the keys.
That's what happens when you've got a little carabiner and your keys.
I also have the carabiner, but it's so funny. Like when I used to work at JSA, like you'd hear the jangling, you'd be like, oh, like Kyle stopped by. More soccer happening. Oh! Or not, I don't know actually.
We don't know where the ball went. It's out of frame.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I agreed to narrate this.
I don't know. But it's okay. You can do it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I wish I was the commentator that Brandon Lowe thought I was.
Believe in yourself.
Thanks. Kyle's kicking some stuff and he's passing. Now it's Natalie and Jared. Go! Go! Who won? Oh God, oh God. I think it's time to switch back now. I did a bad job.
I am winded. I'm very tired. Oh no, and I'm almost out of water.
Rip. You have 13 minutes, Kyle. Can you make it 13 minutes in the show?
I don't know. Jared's got to come sit over here. Someone from the opposing team. Woo! It's getting dark out here too. Good game.
Good game.
What? Oh wait, Kiku's got to interview us.
So, who won?
It was a tie, 1-1.
Boo. Never mind. Interview over.
Oh.
There are no ties in life. There are only winners and losers. We're all from Clovis Unified.
That's why we won.
Yeah, exactly. We're all from Clovis Unified. We know about that. There's only winners and losers out here in this world.
I think Burke and Jared put up a good fight, but it was the overall teamliness of both teams that made it a tie, made it a good game.
We all worked together.
Yeah, even like because the only point that Natalie and I made was an accident on your part, but so we did work together.
So they won.
But it was a partial accident. Natalie won't admit that it was totally. We get some credit for that point. Natalie, how was the game?
I win.
You're winded?
That too, but I gave it my all, man. That's why I'm beat.
Also, it's 100 degrees out here. It is.
Air quality is garbage.
Okay, it's 90.
Not really appropriate shoes for playing footy ball.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing all right. So you're watching the Lowdown Live, and I'm very tired. Oh, you got a Gatorade. Burke got a Gatorade. Yeah, the kid. Oh, okay. Bye, Jared. So the topic is sports, and as you can tell, we don't play sports that much.
Yeah.
If you had to play a sport, well, we know that Kika would play roller derby, but if you had to play a sport, if you're forced to play a sport, what sport would you play?
Like professionally, like if you're like a gun to my head, you have to make money off this. Golf. Lowest, like it's the hardest sport to do, but it's the least physically taxing. You can play it well into your old age, and you make boatloads of money.
And there's carts that can.
Oh yeah, that is the most that's the most economically intelligent sports choice to make.
I have to say that is an excellent choice. It is the preferred sport of the chosen one. I would probably choose kickball because it's fun.
Dodgeball.
Can you dodge a wrench?
Then you can dodge a ball.
Air hockey? Is air hockey even a sport?
Pool.
Ski ball.
You're not picking sports. You're picking like Wii Sports resort activities.
Ooh, Wii bowling, Wii Sports bowling. That's the sport that I would play. I used to give Brandon a lot of crap when we had just purchased the Wii. You would still go pay to go bowling, and I'm like, why are you going bowling? We got Wii right here.
Okay, real bowling is actually fun. I don't know about you guys watching, but Kyle is a weirdo. Maybe it's because he's got these little tiny arms. He can't lift the 8-pound ball.
Wii Sports is fun too.
I love watching this sibling rivalry unfold right here. And what set it off? Who would have known? I've watched you two through so much, and what it is bowling? That sets it off? I love.
When are we gonna have Lowe Wars?
The wrestling episode. Some glow with an E.
Can I narrate that?
Yeah, you wanna be the announcer for wrestling?
Of the half Asian invasion, the Thriller in Manila Part 2.
Straight out of Canton, China.
Literally, that's gonna be great. When these two brothers collide, one half Asian makes a whole.
And I guess that makes a full Portuguese, too.
Yeah, but I can't make as many puns out of that, I don't think.
Okay.
I haven't practiced. I'm not Portuguese. I don't get to make those puns.
Stranger from the Azores. Strangers from the Azores.
Maybe we shouldn't do the loadout outside anymore. We're starting to get all delirious. We're just babbling.
It's
Gasoline fumes, too.
It's the fumes from this generator that's making us loopy. It's great. It's great. We're fine. We're fine. Where's my inhaler?
Oh, man. I'm like,
So we got about 7 minutes left. Burke, you say you're a musician. Where can we see you perform music?
I'm playing at Suds in the City next Saturday with One Hot Minute. I'm the lead singer of One Hot Minute and Max Headroom, are 2 local cover bands are from around here.
Yes, I not only friends with you, but also friends with Angel. Oh, Angel. Yeah. Slapping the bass. Yeah. Slapping the bass, man.
That is awesome. Yeah, we're this Friday we're playing at Tachi Palace with One Hot Minute, I believe is our 90s band. Yeah.
And then so anybody just like gambling go listen to you and.
Yeah. Actually, it's not One Hot Minute that's playing. It's Max Headroom that's playing. I keep getting the 2 mixed up on occasion.
You're in both of them, though, right? Oh yeah. The point is go see you.
Yeah, we're busy, but we gotta see Burke. Great. So Tachi Palace on Friday, Sons of the City on Saturday, Burke Lizama next Saturday. All right. And Natalie, if people need graphic design, how can they get a hold of you?
They can either. Well, I would say go through Fast Signs at the Fresno store, not the Clovis one. Just because I'm at the Fresno store, so it's better.
All right. Brandon, if people want to be taught by you, how do they get a hold of you? What's your Twitter handle?
I don't use Twitter anymore, and my social media is locked down. Thanks.
Wow, he said not today.
I also teach voice lessons at the Fresno Music Academy and Arts.
Okay. So, I love Debbie and John.
Yeah.
But why is it called Fresno Music Academy and Arts? Why isn't it Fresno Music and Arts Academy?
Oh, I have no idea why, but I think, part of it is that we do also theater.
Yeah. But I always want to call it the Fresno Music and Arts Academy, and I always get tripped up. So I love you guys. I love Debbie. I love John. It's great. You guys do great stuff. But I always get the name confused. I'm so sorry. Kiku, if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Follow me on Twitter at Okiku, OHKIKU _. Also, same on Instagram, and just hang out. I post all my writing there.
Yeah. What's the latest article that you've written that we can go read? I want to say something. What was the last thing I read? It was it wasn't the MCR one. That was a little.
Yeah, so the latest thing I wrote is for Freddie Mercury's birthday, which is today. Yeah. Our boy Freddie's a Virgo, and I just wrote a little fun listicle piece on some of the most iconic Freddie Mercury moments. So just go to my Twitter, the link is there. But I also write for Sound Digest, Stars and Scars, and 3% Movement occasionally. So I write a lot of places.
Hey, Burke, is it your birthday?
9/11 is my birthday, actually.
Oh dang! All right. Keeping it happy on your birthday, right?
That is right. And also with respect.
Yeah, but you came
Keeping it happy with respect.
That's true.
He came first. He gets to party. He came first.
That's true.
I do, this is, okay, brief aside for our last 4 minutes that we're live. It's the 18th anniversary of September 11th, 2001. That means there's going to be adults. As of tomorrow, there's going to be adults who weren't alive during 9/11. That's crazy. And I think people when Kennedy got assassinated and Challenger blew up, that, those big tragic moments.
I was 4 years old when that happened.
Yeah, do you have any actual memories of the day?
I have hazy, vague memories. I know it happened in my lifetime, but I don't have a conscious recollection of it.
Yeah, I remember that morning. It's crazy. I'm sure you guys do you remember
I remember my teacher saying, "Watch this," and we turned to a big CRT TV that was mounted on the wall, and we stared at a little box in the corner of the room as 2 things fell. I mean, I didn't really know what was going on. Yeah.
They were already replaying it.
Yeah. Didn't you watch it in your room?
No, I was in middle school, so we were jumping. Yeah, we were jumping around. And I just remember going into band that day, and my friend, who I will not name on this show, broke into busted into the room on 9/11 and was singing REM's "It's the End of the World" as we know it. It's the end of the world. And yeah, so did not even wait a whole day for it to start making jokes.
Is that not the most early 2000s middle school boy thing he could have done?
True. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was right on time for that.
On brand.
Very on brand for 2011. All right. Well, this has been the Lowdown Live. We appreciate you if you tuned in. Sorry that you just watched an empty futsal ring for the first 5 minutes and then watched us play futsal very terribly. But play some futsal, indoor soccer. And thank you to the Fresno Football Club, Fresno FC, for hosting this fun party. Thank you to CMAC for making this show possible. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Kiku, Brennan, Natalie, Burke, and Sindel and Jared over here for hanging out with us in the heat. We are delirious from the heat and breathing in fumes. We hope you can join us next month. I think we'll do an episode next month. I don't think there's any conflict. October, maybe we'll... What, should we dress up again?
I really would like to.
Yeah, dress. Okay, we'll see. We might dress up again. And we'll see you next month. We'll see you next time. All right, peace.
Kyle, that's my birthday.
It's the day after your birthday.
No, my birthday's October 3rd, and it's a Thursday.
Oh, it's Brandon's birthday episode. Yeah, we're going to celebrate Brandon's birthday on TV, on TV, on TV, on TV. Vanilla cake. All right. And that brings us to the end of the episode. We will see you next time for Brandon's birthday.